We're getting in some breaking news now that the Pakistan National Assembly has allowed and adopted the bill that gives Kulbhushan Jadhav the right to appeal. So let me go across to Ridham Anand Bhardwaj. In fact, she's also live with us. It is a big victory of India's pressure in the case. Also, Ridham, what does this mean if the Pakistan National Assembly has adopted a bill that will give a right to appeal to Kulbhushan Jadhav? What will this mean, Ridham, legally speaking?
Niranjan, let me just tell you that they're not doing anything special. This is a part of an ordinance that they had passed, and it's part of what the ICJ had said that they have to do. But what is even more important, as Pakistan National Assembly has adopted the bill to give Jadhav the right to appeal. What does this mean? They have given our Indian citizen, and we have always said Kulbhushan Sudhir Jadhav is an Indian citizen. India has gone to Hague, the International Court of Justice, to ask for his release. They have given a death sentence to him. All they are now doing is giving him a right to appeal to that. Something we had given their Pakistani people when it's similar things were there. However, what I want to also point out to you at this point of time is the Pakistan National Assembly has adopted this only after there has been immense pressure from India, only after India went to the ICJ and the ICJ has directed them to do this. So this is not something that they are doing out of magnanimity, but something they should have done anyways to have given Jadhav the right to appeal. Let me also break, as this is also coming across as news, Niranjan, that we're also being told what is Team India going to say. And breaking first on Republic TV, we're also getting you through our sources an official confirmation about what India is going to do to this new act by Pakistan. India is going to ask Pakistan for cross-examination, possibly of the military officers who arrested him and those who recorded his sham confessions. We all remember what Jadhav was put through, the kind of torture and the kind of confessions that were extracted from him. So India is going to put the ball back in their court and say that as Pakistani government had arrested him on charges, they need to give us the cross-examination now of those military officers on how they arrested him, where they arrested him from, and those who recorded his confession. So we're going a step forward from what Pakistan has today brought forward to us, and we are putting it back into focus now, Niranjan, to try and tell our viewers, not only has the Pakistan Parliament adopted the right to appeal, which was something they had to do. Remember the ICJ ruling's words? They had to give an effective review and reconsideration. While this sounds extremely technical, all it means is when Kulbhushan Sudhir Jadhav, the 50-year-old retired officer, was sentenced to death by a Pakistan military court on charges of espionage in 2017. India approached ICJ. ICJ ruled in July 2019 that Pakistan must undertake review and reconsideration. So they are only following the international court and giving us that appeal that they should have done themselves. Also remember, in Jan 2021, Pakistan said India should avail its offer for consular access, and India, however, has been extremely unhappy, and we've put it on record. These are fascist approach and developments by Pakistan that are taking place. They have denied legal remedies to Kulbhushan Jadhav, repeatedly rejected our demand to give him an Indian lawyer or consular access to us or ensure a free and fair trial to Kulbhushan Jadhav. India is now going to put the ball back in Pakistan's court and say, let us cross-examine those military officers who arrested him and also who extracted those false, tortured confessions out of Kulbhushan Sudhir Jadhav.
Yeah, it's come as a result of India's constant pressure and, of course, the thrashing that we've given them at global courts as well. Gursimran is joining us also on the story. Ridham, stay with me. Stay with me, Gursimran. This has come at a very interesting time. There are a couple of developments that have happened across the border. Ceasefire violations have slowed down. And now there is this bill that has been adopted. There has been uproar in the assembly. Is there something more that's going on? Of course, it's come after relentless pressure.
See, Niranjan, what we have seen is this is what Pakistan is doing under the international pressure. We have seen how India has followed this case, not at only the local level, but internationally. India has put an immense pressure on the Pakistan, and that is the only reason when the International Court of Justice has put pressure on the Pakistan. It was Pakistan's the pressure on the Pakistan that led Pakistan to do this. But we should remember that Pakistan is known for its flip-flops. It's not for the first time that the Pakistan has shown this kind of so-called goodwill gesture. But the thing what follows should matter. Will Pakistan be allowing the real things to happen on ground, or it will be only a thing that will be brought to their assembly and later denied by the Pakistan? Because we have seen some bills even introduced by the Pakistani Prime Minister. They haven't seen the daylight in Pakistan. So we cannot expect that if Pakistan has adopted this bill, this will certainly bear fruits. But yes, this shows the immense pressure which India has built upon Pakistan, which International Court of Justice has built upon Pakistan to deliver the justice. And now it seems that the pressure is building and things are bearing fruits. But yes, it will be too early to say that the things have changed for the Pakistan, because for a nation like Pakistan, which have always backstabbed India and which have always been building their own theories, it is not on the expected lines. Yes, Niranjan.
I was picking up some more details. India is likely to seek permission to cross-examine the military officers who arrested Kulbhushan Jadhav. And India is likely to seek cross-examination, to ask for cross-examination of those who recorded that very, fake and distorted confession that was broadcast, which was an embarrassment to Pakistan, of course. With
Yes, absolutely. Niranjan, we all remember those doctored confessions that came out. They were very minutely discussed and deciphered on Republic TV. When we saw Kulbhushan Sudhir Jadhav was not even able to look into the lens of the camera, it was very clear that his voice was taped. It was clear that his eye contact was not being made with the camera. There were 17 times when that happened. We also remember how former External Affairs Minister at that time, Sushma Swaraj, had made that particular statement in the Parliament when she had said and spoken about how his family had been tortured. But today the details we are picking up, even as this news comes from Pakistan, India throws the ball back in Pakistan's court, and India says, whatever you are doing, we won't likely. And let's tell our viewers, this is a big breaking news that's coming in. We're telling you what India is likely to say to Pakistan, that will now say we have followed the International World Court decision. India is going to come forward and clearly tell them, whatever you've done, we as people who want to represent Kulbhushan Sudhir Jadhav, and you've not given us a chance, you've not given Kulbhushan Sudhir Jadhav a chance to have an Indian lawyer. We want to also cross-examine the military officers who arrested him. We also want to cross-examine those people who doctored that confession out of him. And that is how we corner Pakistan, expose their sham of a trial, and expose those military courts.